name is Riley Pardon. I will be playing the role of Tony, the matriarch.
Hi, my name is Dimitri Marinakos, and I'll be playing the role of Franz, the youngest sibling.
Hello, my name is Andrew Faber, and I'll be playing the role of Bo, the opportunist.
Hi, I'm Chloe Besa. I'm going to be playing Cassidy, Bo and Rachel's daughter.
Hello, I'm Kelly Saldivar. I will be playing Rachel, Cassidy's mother, and Bo's wife.
Hi, my name is Nina Martin. I'll be playing River, Franz's fiance.
Hi, my name is Patrick Hicks, and I'll be playing Reese, Tony's teenage son.
Reese, sweetie, sorry to wake you up, but I think it's gonna get a little bit busy down here in a bit. Do you want to go sleep in our bedroom?
No, I should get up.
Okay, and do you know when the sale's supposed to start? I don't know if your mother gave these people a time or not.
No.
Okay. Would you mind asking her for me?
Okay.
Could you do that now, honey? See, sometimes these Lafayette boys just need a little push.
No, I just gave me some other guy's number to call. Hold on.
What's going on?
He's talking to someone about those photos, and thank you, by the way. Can you?
Oh, sure.
You know, when Bo told me he tried to throw those photos away, I could have killed him. I mean, I told him we need to deal with these things, that we should sit down with them and with the kids and really unpack what is going on, especially after we saw them. Because, you know, kids will talk. Ainsley is one thing. We're lucky if he forgets all about, but Cassidy is the one to worry about. See, and if she wants to see something, she will go for it. And if she saw those photos without me, I literally might have to kill her and then kill myself. She's at such an impressionable age.
Can I just say we are both amazing?
Look at this. Thank you so much for your help.
This was all you.
Well, it was mostly out of my own spite. Last thing I needed after those photos was for someone to find out the jar of penises or something. What? Well, Bo and I spent all night reading about these awful lynchings, and apparently it was customary for people to take souvenirs after these killings. You know, ears, fingers, genitals. Hey, keep it down in there! Your Aunt Tony's still sleeping!
I didn't get a good look at him exactly, but I'd say there's at least 40, 50, 60 maybe.
Good morning. Tony,
Uh-huh,
when's the sale supposed to start?
I think she's hungover.
Cassidy! What are you two doing?
We're playing ghosts.
Well, stop playing that. I need you to take your brother upstairs, and the two of you finish cleaning out your bedroom. Well, your grandfather's room. Just do it. And hey, geez.
Some of them look like postcards, but some were like photos. Mm-hmm.
Tony, let me know when you're done acting
Make
like
a difference?
child so we can all finish what we all came
Take
here to
another
do.
look.
Good morning, Trisha. And Rachel, you can stop whatever you're doing because I canceled the sale.
Excuse me?
And the auction. And I took down all the notices for the sale yesterday, or all the ones I could find.
And had the local paper print something up. There might still be some stragglers, but just in case, put a sign down the road that says sale canceled due to crisis of family. So, thanks for knowing.
Hey, so when we started, huh?
Never! Because your sociopath and sister went behind our backs and canceled everything on us after we worked our asses off trying to clean up the mess that she made.
Rachel, did someone ask
Okay,
for
hey,
your
hey.
help?
What do you mean, relax? Your sister's a fucking cunt!
Oh, Rachel, you're right.
Oh, I don't care! In fact, let's make this a teaching moment. Yeah, let's bring Ainsley on down here so he can look at you and learn what the definition of a fucking cunt is. You sabotaging fucking
Rachel,
cunt!
relax. It wasn't gonna make a difference anyway.
What are you talking
The
about?
man can have it all. River, I could kiss you.
What?
After our conversation last night, I thought it might be a good idea to get a real appraisal for these pictures. And I just got off the phone with a friend of a friend who basically said that these photos are like highly specialized collector's items, like antiques. Daddy was sitting on a gold mine. And if we do this right, through a private dealer or an auction house, we are looking at the upper six figures here, maybe more.
What?
Right? So, could you go to your car and get them for me? I need to make a final count and start talking to the guys so we can start talking to some people.
Oh, what
and
kind of people?
I don't know. But in the meantime, I think it's a good idea for me to take these photos with me tonight. I mean, the best appraisers are obviously in the city.
What about Franz?
What about Franz?
Well, isn't he going to be a part of this conversation? Technically, he's entitled to like a third of those photos.
Well, we'll get through today and we'll figure out who gets what, all right?
Okay, that's fine, but if you're taking those pictures back to New York with you, then you're not declaring them as a part of your family's estate, which is what Franz is legally entitled to and what's getting liquidated today, so little sketchy.
Reese? Sweetie, will you go get the photos out of my car? I thought y'all weren't here for money.
Well, that doesn't mean that Franz shouldn't have a say in what happens to his father's things.
You know, it seems to me if Frank actually had something to say, he'd be here. Where is he?
You know, I haven't actually seen him since this morning. Why don't I call him?
Why don't you do that? See? Her pregnancy, her lawyer parents, it's all a trick. She's here for money, and there is no way. If Frank makes a dime off of this, after all he's taken, I'll just die, Bo.
We are talking about a substantial amount of money here. There's more than enough for everybody.
Money is the problem, Bo. I canceled everything just for this reason. All this stress over money is what's destroying this family. Don't you see? Daddy wanted us to lose the house.
Oh, come on.
Daddy wanted us to just start over. And I mean, given we're not 100% sure that these pictures are even Daddy's, then there should be another way that...
I left him a voicemail.
Great. Well, we decided we're not selling the pictures. We're going to find something else to do with them. Maybe we can donate them to a museum or something.
Tony, you're gonna have nothing to do with these.
I'm the executor.
If you think you're gonna hold these things hostage, you have another thing coming. I will sue you, you understand? I'm sorry, where are they?
Couldn't find them.
What do you mean you couldn't find them? I thought you said you put them in the car.
We did.
Okay, where are they?
How am I supposed to know?
So clearly, you two are the last ones to see these things, correct?
Okay.
Right? And it wasn't you that told her it would be a good idea to hold on to them so we can maybe use them for later, right?
Okay, I'm sorry. Are you implying
Oh,
that I
I'm
stole
not buying
them?
anything. I just think it's a good idea if you bring your luggage down here and we check just to make sure. Look, I understand having a baby is expensive. Trust me, I've had to. And you probably need the money. I get it.
Whoa. Okay, first of all, the last person who had those pictures was your daughter.
What?
Last night, Cassidy and I were looking at the photos, and then Tony came down and told her to go put them in the car.
What?
Cassidy, get down here right now!
You and my daughter were looking at the... And you didn't even tell me?
What's going on?
Did you see those photos?
Yes. I don't understand what the big deal is. I've seen worse things on the internet. I'm almost an adult.
You're not an adult.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Okay. Can we all just calm down? Cassidy, honey, where are the photos? They're not in the car.
They're not.
Well, they're not there anymore.
Well, then Reese has them.
What? Okay, somebody had better start explaining something right now. Right now.
The car was locked, and I gave them to Reese to put in the car.
And what did you do with them?
Good morning, everybody.
Frank!
Ew, Frank, you're soaking wet.
I've been swimming in the lake. Can you believe in all the years I've lived here, I never once went swimming in that lake? It was amazing. I think I might have baptized myself. I don't know if I baptized myself. I don't really know how people do that sort of thing. But I walked to the edge of the water and said, "Water, heal me." And it did. And I got out and I feel changed. I'm literally shaking right now. Oh my God.
Do you want something?
No, I wish. I'm just feeling good for once.
Okay, Frank, we don't have time for this. We're in the middle of a crisis.
What happened?
The photos are missing.
Missing? No, they're not.
Okay, where are they?
Where did it start? Oh, okay, so this is gonna sound a little weird, but yesterday, River saw a ghost. Or felt a ghost, or a ghost felt her, a spirit. Okay, but River is actually very sensitive. She's actually certified in this thing called, Reiki. Maybe it wasn't really a spirit. I usually rag on her about it. But yesterday, I saw it happen. I mean, she looked really spooked. It seemed really real, and then last night, I couldn't sleep. I mean, I've had trouble sleeping these days, but last night, I was lying in my childhood bed with River, and I realized I was feeling something too. An old feeling. And this old feeling, it was like the air was like buzzing with it. And I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't breathe. So I got up out of bed and came downstairs to have a cigarette. And, you know, Reese was on the couch with the photos, just looking at them. No big deal. And I was like, you shouldn't have this. So I took them away. And as I was leaving, I was like, wait, maybe this is why I'm here. I'm here here to prove I've changed, but maybe I am being selfish, Tony. Maybe I am a taker and chaos, but I want to change. And I have to be the opposite in order to be different. So I have to bring order. I have to help. Something you know what I'm going to do to help? I'm going to solve the mystery of who these belong to, because I grew up here and I never once saw these before or saw Daddy with them, and honestly, I really can't see Daddy having something like this. And if I'm being really honest, it's like they came from nowhere. But I guess I had this idea that I'd figure out if Daddy or anyone else in this family had anything to do with these pictures. I would see if I could find the trees. I know the property well enough. If any of the trees used in the pictures were on our property, I would know. So I set up with my little iPhone flashlight, and I'm looking at the photos, and I'm looking at the trees, and the bugs are going crazy. I mean, I was chasing these trees like for a while, and after a while I hear this voice in my head, Daddy's voice go, "Francois, what are you doing? These pictures are so old, the trees in them are probably completely different by now." And by the time I realized this, I also realized I'm lost. Like, I don't know where I am, I don't recognize this place anymore. The trees are all different, and these cicadas are just roaring, and every pine or oak or whatever is just covered in these bugs. And it's just terrifying. It's like the whole forest, all that darkness, it's moving. And I'm just trapped in this sound. And I'm trying to like figure out where I am, trying to like locate myself. And after a while, all these memories start coming back to me about this place. Every memory I buried. Memories of when I used to pace these orchards, drunk or high out of my mind, trying to hatch some like escape plan. And I'm like scared I'm not gonna get out of here alive. Like my life is flashing before my eyes, like I'm gonna die here. But then I look up and see I'm standing in the slave cemetery. The little clearing in the woods where all the slaves are buried. You hardly realize you're there until you're like right up on it. And I'm like standing in the middle of this graveyard, and I'm remembering all the stuff River's been saying about spirits and how we're just these porous vessels of energy susceptible to spirits. And how we think we are, and that sometimes it's just this thing inside of us that's leading us, and so you just sometimes have to follow it, and that something led me here. And I turn around and there's the lake. The water and the sun coming up over it, and it's glittering, and it's calling to me, and I realize that's the whole purpose to this journey. I was lost, and this thing helped me find myself. And it was taking me to the edge of the water, and it seemed to be telling me, go on in. Go in and cleanse yourself. Cleanse everybody. Wipe it away. Take it all in with you, and leave it there. So I did. I took everything, all my pain, all Daddy's pain, this family's pain, the pictures, and I left it there. I
Frank, those photos were worth a lot of money.
They were? How much?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe more.
You fucking idiot!
Break away!
See the gift he's trying to give you to purify you from the dirt and the rot that you're descended from, to lift whatever.
Let me just say this. This is the exact type of bullshit I'm not gonna deal with right now, all right? If anybody's been given the short end of the stick, it's me, all right? Because not only was I born to a family of misfit disaster people, but I also have to walk through the world being accosted every 15 minutes by some prick like you for being a white guy, all right? So, no, nobody was asked to be born, and certainly nobody was asked to be born into this shitty history, all right? So, tell me what it is you want me to do, huh? What do I want to do? Go back in time and slink like great-great-grandparents or lynch myself? Please, you people, do you tell me what it is you want me to do? I didn't hang anybody. I didn't lynch anybody. And I certainly did not give your grandma any blankets or burn down her village. You don't know my life.
Okay, why are you screaming at me? My grandma, what are you talking about?
Aren't you Indian or something? Native American?
What?
Why are you dressed like that?
Wow, okay. So I'm a white, You think that this has to do with being white? This has nothing to do with being white. This has to do with you all being a bunch of fucking assholes. Except you, Cassidy, you're not an asshole.
Look, I mean, thank God for relationship with somebody around here. Excuse me? I mean, if it weren't
What
for her,
relationship?
if it weren't for her, this man would have never even known his father was dead.
I thought the lawyers found you.
Cassidy, you better explain what this woman is talking about.
We're just friends on Facebook.
What do you mean you're friends on Facebook? Oh my
Inappropriate for a 13-year-old to have a secret online relationship with her uncle.
Really, Rachel? Is that necessary?
Hey, come on, you guys. It's not a
Frank,
relationship.
you shut the fuck up.
Sorry, some of us can be so hip and relaxed around child sex offenders. What? Give me your phone.
Get the phone. Come on.
Child sex offenders?
Wait,
Is there some sort of confusion?
Tony,
What
shut
is
up.
she talking about?
Shut up.
Okay, Frank.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Who do you think we're talking about?
Tony?
Girl, he...
Rape?
Can you stop?
Yeah, statutory is still rape.
Tony,
Bo.
stop.
What did he tell you?
Tony,
sweetie?
please stop. It was not.
was 16.
It was consensual.
She was 12, and you got her pregnant for crying out loud. Oh, you didn't know anything, did you?
She told me she was 16.
Frank, it doesn't matter. You were still
She
a
told me
grown
she was older.
man.
I didn't know she was that young. Why did you do that?
Why didn't you?
That was 10 years ago. How much more must I suffer, Tony? Tony, how much more must I suffer for things I did when I wasn't the real me yet? I wasn't me. I didn't feel like a grown man. That was a different person. I'm a different person now. Why won't you let me be different?
This isn't about you, Frank. This is about the truth. I didn't do anything but tell the truth.
And you had no right carrying on something like this with our child behind our back.
Rachel, give it a rest. It was Facebook.
No, Tony, I am sick of you undermining me. Now, I am sorry that Derek left you, and I'm sorry that the child you think of as a fuck-up now wants nothing to do with you. And I'm sorry that for whatever reason, you seem to be resentful and jealous of me, because I don't raise fuck-ups. I raise winners. I am not going to sit here and let you tell me anything, having anything to do with my child, when you have these two monsters you've raised staring at you in the face. So you want some truth? Tony, well, here it is. Here's your proof. Now, you may have Bo too scared to tell you, but the answer is yes. You are a crappy mother and a poisonous person and a life ruiner. So why don't you give it a rest?
Ah!